Hey guys, it's Friday. I'm Brittany. This is 7 Awesome Lesbians. Today's topic is to talk about your family and all that jazz. So my whole immediate family, they all know. Told my sister in the car because I had hickeys, and she was like, "Ooh, who gave you those?" And eventually, I was just like, "I'm a lesbian," and they're from a girl. And then I told my mom a little while later, actually, and I told her because my friend had just come out to her mom. Actually, my friend's mom asked her, and then I was like, fuck, I'm jealous. So I told my mom in the car on the way to Walmart, and she was like, I sort of figured. And then she kind of asked me some questions, and it was like, are you sure, blah, 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 and she's like, well, it's going to take some getting used to, which is like, what you expect. I never actually came out to my dad. My mom did it for me, as well as everyone else in my family who knows. They found out through someone who wasn't me. But my cousin Cameron, who's like in his 30s, he asked me. He was like, "Oh, so do you have a boyfriend?" And I was like, "Actually, I'm gay. I have a girlfriend." And he was like, "Yeah, I heard that. Blah 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 blah." But he was like the only person who said anything. And so yeah, everyone's cool with it. I haven't yet to encounter anyone in my family who has a problem with it. My grandpa knows, but I think that he's too old to understand, or he just sort of forgets. But he doesn't care. My mom and dad are both cool with it. I've been really, really lucky in that area to not have really encountered many problems. Of course, when I first told my mom, she was like, this is sort of, weird for me, and she's always had this weird view of lesbians as being these butchy, scary, I want to fuck everybody kind of thing. So I think it was good for her to see me and being the same person I was when she thought I was straight, and not being scary or whatever. Actually, this will be the first Christmas that I'm seeing everybody and they actually know, and not through me, so it's gonna be a little awkward. So I'm not really sure how I'm gonna handle that, but I'll definitely let you guys know. But yeah, everybody's cool with it. And my mom, I was talking to my mom, and she was like, well, it took me a long time to get used to it, and I sort of had to mourn the loss of the ideals I had for you, and sort of gain new ones, which makes sense because your parents have their life all have your life all planned out for you, and then when they find something like that out, they sort of have to rearrange everything in their mind. And that's fine, and you can't expect people to be okay with it right away, unless, of course, you have gay parents. And so just be open to questions, and whatever you're coming out as, parents are gonna ask, and sometimes they might be offensive questions, but you have to answer them, because if you really want them to feel like they understand, then you have to be open to questions. Question is, what was your most recent accomplishment? Well, my girlfriend and I made it to 1 year, so that's a pretty decent accomplishment, but it's not my most recent one. I feel like my most recent one would be, I got a 93% on a sculpture assignment, which is really good for university, so that was really awesome. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. It's seeming very Christmassy lately. We have our Christmas tree up. Isn't it pretty? And we also have another Christmas tree in the corner there, but it's not decorated yet. And we have Christmas lights, but they're not on. Anyway, yeah. So have a good weekend. Love you guys. Copious Mats. Bye.